how you all doing? Welcome to this Enlight tutorial. In this Enlight tutorial I am going to cover double exposure. Now double exposure is quite an advanced thing to try and do, so please bear with me. This tutorial will probably take longer than some of the other tutorials. So for this double exposure tutorial, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these two images right here, this wood and this wolf, and what I'm going to do is have the wood coming through the wolf, so the wolf's opacity on a white background. So first what we need to do is we need to prep our main image, and we want to fill the background with white. So the way we do this is we go to our tools, three little bars on the top right hand side, and then we go to our image, and then we go to adjust, and then we go to our tools, and then we go basic, and then what we do is we simply select offset on the right hand side, and we drag this adjust up over, so the intensity of the offset down the bottom here is 100, and then we go mask. Now in these mask tools at the moment it's on wipe, which means I can wipe away the offset. Okay, so I'm just going to click back, so I'll go back, but what I want to do, I want to clear the offset and apply the white to just the parts of the image that I want to. So now I'm going to, where before I was wiping the offset away, now I'm going to apply that offset that I've already added in the last part of the tutorial. First and foremost, I want to zoom in. No, I won't zoom in, I will just show you what I mean by swiping down the left hand side of the image first. So now, because obviously it's quite a I want to cover everything but the wolf in white, what I'm going to do, I can leave the apply selected at the bottom, which is annotated in blue, but I'm just going to pinch and squeeze and drag the size up of the image. Now you notice I've made a mistake on the wolf and I've coloured some of him in white. To get rid of that, I simply select wipe on the left hand side, then I wipe over where I don't want it selected. I then go back to apply, so it's not apply in terms of you want to apply something that you've just done. In those terms it's a little bit different. You're going to apply the mask. So notice I've done it again, so I'm going to now draw around, and it's not, it sort of does recognize the two parts of the image, so it's not too difficult to do. You don't have to be overly careful, but like I said, if you make a mistake, all you do is just deselect the apply like so, select the wipe, and you're done. So I'm just going to go around this wolf and colour the background in white. Quite a simple process. When I get here to his face, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit closer and do the outsides. Like so. So as well, I suppose if you wanted an image and you just wanted a white background on the image, this is the way to do it. I've actually got my, I'm doing this on the phone, on an iPhone 6s Plus. I've actually got in the cradle, so if you keep hearing sort of a knocking noise, that's, it's just knocking against the cradle, the charger. So I'll just go around the outside of the wolf, like so, making sure that everything I want in white is actually in white. You notice that on this wolf as well, his feet are in the snow, so we're just gonna have to adjust the image a little later on to suit what we're doing. So just zoom in a little bit more and have a look. It looks good. Looks good. So once I'm happy, yep, I've got rid of the background and put all of that background in white. I'm just going to click the little tick button up in the right hand side of the screen. So now we want to select our wood image like so, and that's the image that we're going to place the wolf on top of. So I'm just going to deselect image for now on the right hand side, and then I'm going to select tools, and then I'm going to select mixer. Now mixer allows me to add another image to the image that I've already got there. So I'm just going to select my wolf, and that wolf image will now become in to the or on top of the first image that I've got, the wood image. So I'm just going to scale it up a little bit to a size that I'm sort of happy with, and then I'm going to go to my tools, bottom right, and I'm going to go to blending mode. I'm going to pan along or just slide along, and I'm going to select lighten. Now you can increase or decrease the intensity of the right hand side of the lighten filter by just sliding your finger across the top toolbar, and this will increase the intensity. So now I'm happy with this, the placement of this. If I do want to move the placement, I'm happy with how the lighten looks, so I'm going to click the little tick button. And if I want to move the image, you notice I can't move the image now because I've clicked the little tick button. So you have to get the image in place before selecting the mixer and before selecting the little tick box. Let me show you how to do this. I'm going to click back on the little button there. I'm going to go tools again. I'm going to go mixer, select the image that I want to mix with, upscale the size. Now I want it up here somewhere. This is where I want it. Then I'm going to go tools, blending, lighten, and leave it on 100%. And this is roughly what the background I want on the image. If I want to move the image now, I just select tools again, and then this is where I move the image. Okay, so I'm happy with the blending, and I'm happy with where the image is sat. Maybe like this more so. Yep, like this. And then I'm going to click the tick button. Now if we want the background all white again, what we need to do, we could either crop the image if we want to, but we're happy with this image size, so we're just going to recreate what we did before. We're going to go to image, we're going to go to adjust, tools, basic, offset, and then we can drag it up to 100% like so. Click tools, click mask, click clear, click apply. So now we're going to apply the white to just the parts of the image that we want to apply the white to, making sure that we make sure all the image appears as one. So that's really easy, really simple. So now we're happy with that image, and we've left ourselves enough at the bottom if we wanted to add some text maybe. So now let's add a filter to that. We can go to, just close the image, go to filters. We could go black and white and add a black and white filter, and that's quite effective. I'm not going to add a black and white filter. I'm going to show you how to add a duo filter, but put your own colours in. So I'm clicking duo, I'm going to tools, I'm going to shape, and then I'm going to select linear. So I want a linear mix on my colours. And then I'm going to press tools again, select colour 1, choose any colour I want, select colour 2, and again choose any colour that I want. And if I want to go to the position of the colour mask again, it's going to do so like this. But that is as simple as it is. it really is that easy. Double exposures made easy. I know that people, I've not seen any tutorials on these, and even the ones on the Enlight website are a little bit misleading. I won't say they're incorrect, but they're a little bit misleading. Now, so all I'm going to do, I'm just going to crop this canvas just so it looks a little bit better, like so. But yeah, and then you could even, I don't know, you could even add another filter, or you could add an artistic touch to it, like a painting type thing. You could add it like this if you wanted to, or you could add another filter to it, an analog filter, and just change it up a little bit like this. Makes it look a bit cool. But as you've seen, that really is that easy. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a duo filter, and then I'm going to add a vignette filter to it. Just going to drag that out a little bit, just so the edges are a little bit darker. Go tools. I'm going to have two dark colours for my vignette, so it just makes the edges a little bit darker. And go position. Just drag that out a little bit, like so. So yeah, that's double exposure, as simple as it is. I hope this this has helped you out. To save it out, little square at the top right hand side, save photo, and then your photo becomes there on the left hand side for you to use. So keep going with the quick tutorials, and I hope this has finally cleared up that double exposure issue that nobody would ever talk about, or nobody would ever show you how to do in a video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you soon.